Good morning, Yankee fans. How's everybody doing? And fans all over the world, how you doing? How's it going? It is such a beautiful morning here in New York City. It should have been like this yesterday, although we did get the game in. The Yankees did win, so it was a beautiful day. So, how is everybody doing on a Monday morning? Getting the kids off to school, going to work, all kinds of stuff going on right now. I want to go over everything that we're doing today because there's a lot going on, even though the Yankees aren't playing. So we still going to have our three streams today, guys. And let's see. Okay, so I want to start out with, obviously we're on now, and I want to give a quick hello to Cooper. How you doing? Charles, good morning. Sadie from Nashville, Tennessee. How you doing, Damien? Damon, how are you? Let's see. Dragon, how are you? Sean, how's it going? John K, T Road. My God, the list goes on and on. This is great. Blaze 455. How's everybody doing? Also, in the email here that can't come on, John Ferrazzo, how are you? Teresa, Kevin, how's it going? Who else is on here? Jeff, who posted earlier this morning. Thank you so much for everything. So, guys, I want to go over a few things. Like I said, so today at 4 p.m., if you see the stroll, today we're going to have collectible guru Brendan Steiner on, the world famous Brendan Steiner. You've seen him all over the place. He used to have Steiner Collectible Sports. Now he has, forget it. Let him explain. He's got everything. If you have questions, there are a couple of people already put questions into that stream. If you go on NY Yankee Mania, go onto the stream, and you will and you could leave your questions there. If you have a collectible that you're dying to find out what it could be worth, that would be great. So put it all on there. Then at 8:00, everyone, we're going to have a nice special session. We're going to, myself, looks like Evan, maybe Sean Browning, we will come on at 8:00, and I am going to send a link to a few of you that are in the chat, and you're going to come on with us. Now, if you're shy, you don't want to show your face, you're more than welcome. There is a button there. I don't know what type of computer you have, but there's a button there, so be like we're talking on radio. But you should never be ashamed. Everybody's beautiful, period. But if you don't be afraid not to come on because of that. And that'll be at 8:00 Eastern time, everyone. Hey, Richard, good morning. 8:00 Eastern time. So there's no Yankee game, but we're going to be doing a round discussion, and we'll talk about your favorite team. Basically, we'll try to keep it in the baseball realm. But I mean, if you have a football question, it'll be more of a baseball tune because this is the hype of the debate. This is what we all wait for. But I mean, I'm not against anything else, but if you could all keep it in the baseball realm, that'll be great. Okay, so I didn't hear yet from the glitch that's going on with subscribing, but we should hear something today. I know they did receive everything, so they're looking into the situation to see what's going on. So remember, everyone, anybody, especially that subscribed in the last 48 hours, make sure that you're still subscribed and press the notification button. And, of course, tell your friends and family. I'd really appreciate that, especially for the collectible show for 4 p.m. today with Brendan Steiner. So there's a lot going on. And then our 8:00. On Wednesday, we're going to have Katharina Michio. It's an entertainment show at 4 p.m. And she's going to be talking about all the movies that she's made, produced, eight awards. She's been on the world famous Sopranos. So that's going to be and again, the link is out. She has put it in all her social media. She has a lot of people that follow her. And so we're really, really looking forward to the stream. Landon Holder, it was a pleasure speaking with you last night. Thank you so much for what you're doing for the program. Cold Italian Pizza, my boy. I have it just for you. Lavazza Coffee, good morning. I want to give a shout out to everyone that's in the chat, and a big sip of Lavazza Coffee. Salute to each and every one of you. Health and happiness. Nothing like Lavazza Coffee in the morning. You guys are unbelievable. I mean, there are people here in California. It is like, 5:30 in the morning, and you guys are joining us. I can't thank you guys enough. I really can't. So those are the shows that are coming up. Of course, as you know, down the line, in November 11th, we're going to have the salute to the troops and to cancer recipients. If you have a story close to your heart, we are gaining access to a lot of people coming on, a lot of surprise people. You're going to be pretty impressed. You're going to be pretty happy with this show. Trust me when I tell you that. I'm working endlessly on this show. I don't rest. I do not rest. All right, well, we're going to start out with, let's go to the full scoreboard from yesterday, everyone. We're going to start with the Mariners destroying the Braves 18-2. We had the Guardians 2-1 over the Rays. The Dodgers got back on the winning ways. They beat the Orioles 5-2. Good morning, FG. How you doing? Mr. Met, good morning. The Yankees, of course, against the Blue Jays. They beat the Blue Jays 4-3. Milwaukee 10-2 over the Pirates. The White Sox shut down the Tigers 6-4. The Mets lost a squeaker to the Cincinnati Reds 3-2. The Miami Marlins squeaked by the Phillies 5-4. The Twins beat the Royals 5-1, killing their hopes little by little. The Cardinals came back on the Giants, beat the Giants 4-3. The Houston Astros lost to the Texas Rangers 4-2. The Padres finally got back on the winning ways against Colorado, and they won 8-1. The Angels and the Athletics, the Angels beat them 4-3. And the last game, the Red Sox beat the Diamondbacks 7-4. So, that's the scoreboard that what happened yesterday. Want to go over the standings, guys? So here we go. It looks a lot better than it did a week ago. First of all, as you can see on the screen, the Yankees' magic number is now 12. 12, everyone. We are counting it down. So the Blue Jays lead the Yankees by 2 games. The Red Sox 3.5. The Rays by 11. The Tigers still with that big lead on Kansas City by 8.5, and the Guardians by 9. The Astros have a slim 2.5 game lead on the Marlins and 4 games from the Texas Rangers. The National League, we have the Phillies with a 7-game lead on the Mets, 17 on the Marlins. Milwaukee Brewers with a comfortable lead on the Cubs by 7.5 games. The Reds are 16.5. The Dodgers holding on to a 1-game lead on the Padres, and the Giants are still 7 games out. The Diamondbacks 7.5. And let's go to the wild card, guys. So the Yankees up by 5 games, period, in the wild card. 3.5. They are 2.5 ahead of the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are 3.5 ahead of the Mariners. The Mariners are 1.5 games ahead of Texas and the Kansas City Royals. Let's see here. In the National League, the Milwaukee Brewers are in first place. Of course, the Phillies and the Dodgers. And in the wild card, you have the Cubs up by 5. The Padres 2 up on the Mets. The Mets are 4 up on Cincinnati, and the Giants and the Diamondbacks and the Cardinals 4.5 games out. So there's still a lot of baseball to play. There's a lot of stuff going on. There really is. So there's a lot of stuff that we're going to be able to talk about. Still want to welcome Milky. How you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. How are you, Hank? How's it going? I know with your Raiders yesterday, that was a crazy night game. Huh? How about the Bills coming back like that and winning 41 to 40? Mr. Met. Let's see. Okay, the Marlins had a great year. Okay. But Mr. Met, what's going on with the Mets, man? This is going to be another big week for them. I think you're going to be okay for at least the last wild card spot. But they're going to have to put a few winning games together to move forward and all of that. So, so there's really a lot going on. So let's get a little bit in the chat. Let's see who's got what. Mr. John Wayne. Hey, Joe, my friend. Coco texted me this morning and said every time he chats, his message don't show up. Try it again. Like I said, there is some glitches. There was a couple of glitches. I'm waiting to hear from all the proper channels to see what's going on. I'm sure it's going to be cured right away. But make sure that please tell anybody, John Wayne 12, if they subscribe, to check to see if they're still subscribed, and then also if they press that notification button. Okay, I appreciate that, Damon. Joe, I don't think there's a glitch. I think people are just not subscribing. No, I don't agree with that, Damon. We did, because I know 2 people now that subscribed and they were bumped off, and they're regular good people, Damon. So I appreciate the thing, but there is something going on, because people are getting off on notifications and all. But we hope in the next 24 to 48 hours we'll all get back. Again, I appreciate the comment. Mr. Met says, yeah, football was great yesterday. Yes, it was. What do we have here? Brenner, morning from Seattle, Washington, a nice 5 a.m. morning. That's amazing. Thank you so much for waking up with us. And I salute you personally with some Lavazza coffee, black coffee. And thank you. It's so early in the morning. We really appreciate your loyalty. So this one's for you. Oh, my God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. What other comments do we have? We almost won yesterday, but we lost 17-13. Okay. All right. But it was a good game. So listen, there's always hope. There's always hope. Mr. Joe, long time. How you feeling, my friend? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Where have you been? What's going on? Did you take your Met fans with you, man? Bring your Met fans up here. Come on. We've done play-by-play on the Met game. I don't know if you've heard any of them, but we probably will, especially if it's important. So that will be sponsored game of the week. So come on, Mr. Met, help us out. Bring some of your Met fans up here. That would be great. John Wayne again. Oh, okay, you got that already. Cold Italian pizza, good morning. What's cooking, my friend? What's up? Let's see what we got here. Cooper. Good morning from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. How you doing there, Coop? Hey, Coop, I got a question for you. Do you think you ever see Paul Skeens being traded to the New York Yankees? Maybe we can work something out. What do you think? Let's hear from you. Good morning, Sadie. How you doing? What's going on from Nashville? Love it, love it, love it, love it. Dragon, how's it going? Good morning from California. It is 5:45. What is it? 5:45 in California. What dedication. I can't thank you guys enough. I mean, that's amazing. John K., how are you? How's it going with you? T-Road, how's it going? Let's see what your Blue Jay manager, John Snyder, accused the Yankees a form of cheating by relaying pitches after they picked up a tip from Scherzer, according to Snyder. You know what? We're not allowed to win a game. Oh, we're not allowed to win a game. They're so perfect. They're everything. Yeah, okay. Give me a break, John Snyder. Give it a rest, will you please? Could you just admit that maybe the Yankees played a little bit better than you clowns? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Why? Because the Yankees finally won a game? Yeah, you're right. They are sore losers. I don't want to hear that. Blaze brings up, okay, here are some points about Volpe. Should the Yankees bench Volpe for Caballero? But Cashman and Boone won't let it happen. They'll insist that our savior child won't be benched because he's our starting shortstop. Well, look, guys, bottom line is if he continues not to hit anything, keep striking out and doing absolutely nothing, they're going to be forced to sit him. So it's not that we want him to fail, and I'm sure you guys don't want him to fail. But if this continues, I mean, they're going to have no choice. Down the line, guys, they are not going to have any choice. And they really, really going to have to sit him for Caballero. They really do. Let's see. Chef Nick is in the chat. He is very, very busy with a busy season. But he chimes in and he says hello to everyone, and he's hoping everybody has a great day. And he's going to come on later in the week for everyone. And he says, have a great day, everyone. Let's see. Ken, good morning. How you doing, big guy? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope to speak to you later. Let's see. Charles, the Jays manager, always cries when he loses to the Yankees. Well, that's just too bad. Molly, my Cowboy fan, how you doing? My Judgy needs to hit home run tomorrow. I might be a Marlins fan, but man, if Judgy wasn't married, he would be my man. I'm just kidding. All right, Molly. How you doing? Hey, Molly, we're going to have I don't know if you heard, but we're going to have like a panel talk tonight. Molly, if you're interested in coming on, we would love to have you with our panel. Ask us questions. Join the chat. You're one of the team. So if you'd like to, really all you guys have to do, like I've always said, go to joeyankees28@gmail.com, joeyankees28@gmail.com. And you give me a number, I could reach you, and we'll put together something. I'll send you the link. I could send you a few things, and it would be, and I'd be more than happy to have you come on. That would be great, man. That would be super. We'd love to have a woman. We love women's point of view, man. So please come on with us. That would be great. She says, sadly, I work tonight. Okay. Well, if you could be on the stream. What time? Okay, Mr. Met, 8 p.m. The link is on NY Yankee Mania. 8 p.m. I'm going to make announcements throughout the show. Molly says, what else? She did say something else. I'll be on next Monday night. Okay, Molly, that's a date. We got it. We'll have you next Monday night. But send me an email, Molly, please. Like this, I'll have you on, we don't have to scramble for you to get the link and all of that. Let me know a good time to get in touch with you, and we'll do that all, Molly. Thank you so much. Let's see. Mr. Met says, okay, cool, thank you. Yeah, so tonight we'll talk Yankees, Mets, whatever you like to talk about. We're hoping to have a really good panel. I'm also I'm really hoping we're going to have Ken from The Ugly Truth here. Ken will give some great insight to the Yankee upcoming series. He'll talk a little Mets. He'll talk about anything, really. And if I'm not mistaken, Ken will be doing a non-Yankee game tonight, folks. If he puts it in the stream right now, I will be able to let you guys know. But if you go on Ken the Ugly Truth's channel right now, I believe there is a thumbnail there to let everybody know. So I believe he's doing the Red Sox game. I don't like talking for him. I would just want to make sure. We chatted about it last night. As you know, Ken and I are very, very close. He's a brother to me, to the show, and we care for him very, very much. Damon, can you guys call a Yankee game tomorrow? Ken the Ugly Truth will be calling it on his channel. We may have Wednesday. Ken has some things he has to take care of. So he has asked me if I could do it, and I will definitely do my best. We will let you know tomorrow. Let's see, Joe, Landon? Yes, Landon is a good guy. I spoke to him last night, and he's been bringing us a lot of people in the stream, and I appreciate it. Again, I want to mention to everyone, please check, especially everybody that's subscribed in the last 48 hours. If by chance you might have gotten knocked off, there seems to be a glitch somewhere. Notes are out to everybody. They are checking for me. I should hear from them sometime in the next 24 hours. So, and it's like I said, as far as the games are concerned, the Yankees, the Yankee game, Ken the Ugly Truth will do tomorrow night on his channel. And then Wednesday, more than likely, it will be here on NY Yankee Mania. We will confirm that with you later on. Let's see. What do we have here? I'm going to call you Big K. Straight power. We beat the brakes off of the Saints. We might have lost Boston, but we took 2. Okay, you're right. Good talking on that. And guys, just let me know how you found out about the show. I would really appreciate it. I know some of you have told me, but not all of you. In the meantime, we're going to bring up our co-host and play-by-play man. And you know him as Evan. Good morning, Evan.
Good morning, Joe and everybody else. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend.
What's cooking?
What's cooking? Nothing. I just woke up.
Oh, no, I don't want to hear that. Well, you got to be awake and ready to go. No.
I'm ready to go.
Did you get a chance to see that craziness of the last football game last night, 41-40?
Yeah, that was a crazy game. I had Josh Allen in fantasy, so I'm happy that he was able to come back. But yeah, the Ravens up 40-25 with like 2 minutes left, and the Ravens had a crucial fumble, and the Bills got it back, and they came back and won. You don't want to let Josh Allen have the last chance with the ball, so that's what happened there.
We have a word by Mr. Met. They took me off the sub. Mr. Met, go do it again. Subscribe again. Make sure you don't have double accounts. You got to make sure you have one account, because they do look. If you have double account with your, you may have a different. Let's say you have Mr. Met and Queen's Lover or something. If you have the same name, they may not knock you off. So, but if you only have one account, please go back and subscribe, Mr. Met. You shouldn't have a problem. I think it's starting to work because a couple of new subscribers came on this morning, and they may be old subscribers that were knocked off, but I'm not sure. I haven't had a chance to take a look at that. So, Mr. Met, if you're listening, please subscribe again. I don't think you should have a problem. Let's see. Damon. I'm calling in now, September 8th at 8:54 a.m. New York Football Jets will be winning the Super Bowl this season. Okay. You
Maybe
must
in
come
3 years,
on,
maybe
Damon, and
3 years.
explain yourself because where are you getting? Do you have a crystal ball? Are you better than? Are you the wizard? Should we go to Vegas now and put $1 million on it? Not that we have $1 million, but you know what I mean. That's an incredible statement. 854, and he's saying, "What do you think about that, Evan?"
Honestly, I like the vision from Damon there. I like to I understand kind of where he's going at. I think the Jets have a bright future. I think they need to work on getting a long-term quarterback because I don't think Justin Fields will be there past this year and next year. So as long as they do that, but I think they have a good foundation, and they need to work on a couple of things. But honestly, I like what Coach Aaron Glenn is building over there with the Jets. And Damon is a Patriots fan, so if he knows, he knows what success looks like. So if
Okay,
he sees something.
and I'm also getting from, and I'm not going to be going up and down. We have moderators. Moderators are saying that some language is going on. Guys, please stop it. Don't let me put you on a timeout. I really don't want to do that. You guys have been great. You've been fantastic. I hate stopping the show and talking about this, but if I get to the point, I am going to put people on timeout. I will not block you, but you got to stop. The moderators are here, and there's also a moderator that stays in the background, and he or she is watching everything and letting me know. And if they tell me I have to block you, I have to block you. I don't have a choice. Okay, guys, because we have sponsors here that are coming on, and we just can't have that. We have a wonderful chat, a wonderful talk, and we need to continue that in the right way. So I really, really appreciate it. I understand you all have opinions. You can rest assured we'll listen to your opinions, but just keep it and remember, especially in the early streams, I have about 6% of people that are under 17 years old that listen to the channel and watch. So I would really, really appreciate you guys just being a little bit careful. Do it for us and do it. And believe me, we'll all be better for it. Thank you so much. Okay, so let you know too about today. At 4 p.m., we're going to have the guru of collectibles, Brendan Steiner, on at 4 p.m., everyone. That's going to be a great show. If you have a collectible you think is worth whatever and we'd like to find out, if you explain it to him, he may be able to give you an idea and work something out. So if I were you guys, if you have something, by all means, ask your question. The link is out. There's a couple of people I believe already put something into the stream about questions, so you can do that now. And then at 8 o'clock tonight, we don't stop. At 8 o'clock tonight, we are going to come back. Evan, you're coming on at 8 o'clock with us, correct?
8 o'clock or 8:30. Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. So we're gonna have a discussion with you, the panel. So remember, you got to get in touch with me by 1 o'clock. I'll tell you what, guys. We'll go to 3 o'clock. If I hear from you by 3 o'clock, I have a number. I can give you a call, and I'll send you the link to come on and when to come on. But after that, I cannot send you the link during the show. We won't put it on. We won't put phone numbers on the link here. It's got to be in our email with the Joe Yankees email. Okay, so I want to get that straight. So that's another thing that we're looking to do. Evan, talking about yesterday's game, there were a few things that I think really helped us. Also, the Toronto manager said that he thought the Yankees were kind of cheating. What do you say about that?
Yeah, John Schneider, he's a big talker when they lose, but when they win, he doesn't say anything. he was the same guy that him and I think the Blue Jays broadcast accused Judge of cheating in 2023 when he hit 2 home runs off of them when they accused him of looking over to the Yankees dugout for the sign stealing or for the tipping pitches. But that's not the Yankees problem. That's the Blue Jays problem. How about you don't tip your pitches? I mean, the Yankees have been doing that for the whole season now, and no one said anything about it. I mean, they're allowed to do that. It's a fair rule. You can see what type of pitches the pitcher is throwing if he's tipping his pitches. There's no problem with that. There's absolutely no problem with that. So any manager or any player who says that they're cheating, don't believe them, guys. They're just salty that they lost. Maybe they should have intentionally walked Aaron Judge instead of leaving him on second base so that he could tip the pitch to the next hitter. So honestly, I don't see any problem with that. I'm ignoring it. I don't care.
Okay, well said. Programming note for tomorrow, everyone. On our pregame show at 4 p.m., we're going to have ex-Twin pitcher. Let's see. Is it 4 p.m.? Yeah. It's 4 p.m. Twins pitcher. He's pitched for a few clubs. Jay Jackson. He just retired last year. He has quite a nice story and stories to let us know. This is courtesy of Nitin and NR Media. He will be coming on at 4 p.m. tomorrow to discuss some stuff in baseball and all kinds. So that is another guest that will be coming on at 4 p.m. on our Yankee pregame show. So there's a lot going on here. A guest every day, one today, one tomorrow, one Wednesday, and God knows about the rest of the weekend. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Let's get some stuff here. Itchy, good morning. Was listening to Jay's post game about Luke's throwing out in the ninth. They were not happy taking bat out of Springer's hands, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't be happy about that because they did us a favor. They really did us a favor, for that, Itchy. So that was excellent. I'm glad. And Wells, he added out. What a great throw from a ball low in the dirt, going to his right, and then he came up and he flipped it, and that was great. So thank you for that, JT. All right, Joe, hear me out. If Judge goes down the offseason with Tommy John surgery at the same time, Tucker is willing to sign a 1-year proof deal, redeem his free agent hopes. Would you consider signing him? 1-year deal? Yes, I would definitely do it. But I wouldn't go anything further than that. And again, it all depends what the Yankees are going to do with Grisham. What are they going to do with Bellinger? What are they going to do with Dominguez? That's 3 left-handed hitters that the Yankees have to make an adjustment on. They have to make a decision on them. And don't forget, how much do you offer? I don't think he's going to take a 1-year deal. I mean, he might stay in Chicago. He might like it there. Just, if he's going to sign a 1-year deal, it's got to be at least $21 million because that's a qualifying offer. You're not going to get him for 5 or 10, that's for sure. And I don't think the Yankees are going to pay a guy $21 million or $22 million to play here 1 year when right in front of their nose they have a Bellinger, they have Grissom, they have Dominguez, they have Spencer Jones. Why would they do that? Listen, in the best of both worlds, that would be great. But one way or the other, Michael, I don't believe that Kyle Tucker will be a Yankee, not in the near future. I'm unfortunate. I would like to, but there's no way the Yankees are going to give him 22, 23, 24 million for 1 year. The only way I could see that if they lose everybody, Dominguez gets traded, Spencer Jones is a flop, Grissom leaves, Bellinger leaves, then they'll have a lot of money to free up, but I just don't see that. These guys want to play for the Yankees. Joe, be careful. Whatever comes out of your mouth could come true. I'm telling, if it happens, I'll haunt you. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I would. JT, be careful. All right. That's pretty cool. Thanks, Lyndon. Let's see what else we got here. Damon, I did have the top March Madness bracket in the country for a while. Okay, cool. So you guys are all into that. That I like
Yeah,
that.
we make March Madness brackets.
Oh, we said this already about the Jets. I'm
I
just
do want to
going
address
over.
Charles
What?
for Charles's comment. How about Daniel Jones, ex-Giants QB, going off on the Dolphins? Evan, he didn't do that with the Giants. Yeah, I know, Charles. We mentioned that a little bit yesterday about how these former Giant players, just to name a few, Saquon Barkley, Xavier McKinney, Daniel Jones, they go to other teams, they do really well. But the one thing I'll say is it's only one game, right? We've seen Daniel Jones have games in the past where he's put up 30 points, and then the next week he's throwing for 100 yards and has 2 interceptions and a fumble. So let's just wait until he actually faces a real defense and teams actually get a book on what he's doing over there with the coaching staff with the Colts. So I'm not going to overreact to 1 week, but yeah, it does look bad for the Giants right now, especially because they lost yesterday.
Okay, that sounds good. All right. All right. How about some upcoming series, Evan? What do we have cooking as far as play by play? You could let the people know that you're doing one with Ken the Ugly Truth.
All right.
And
Yes.
as far as we know, you're definitely doing one here. Give everybody an idea of what's going on so far for this week.
Yes. All right, guys. You'll all be happy to know that Ken from Yankees The Ugly Truth, will be doing the Yankees Red Sox game on Friday, September 12th. So please subscribe. Go over to Ken's channel, Yankees The Ugly Truth. Ken and I will be doing the Yankees Red Sox game. It is an Apple TV game on Friday, September 12th. So please come by for that. And then on Saturday, I believe it is almost official. We will be calling the Orioles Blue Jays game on Saturday at 3:07. Big implication for the Yankees there. Hopefully they can inch a little bit closer to the division. Damon, it's at 7:10 on Friday. 7:10.
Awesome.
Hopefully we can clinch a little. Yeah. Hopefully we can get closer to the Blue Jays in the division by that time. Hopefully we take 2 out of 3 from Detroit, and hopefully the Blue Jays lose to Houston to give ourselves a chance. So looking forward to that. Friday and Saturday, guys. Yankees, Red Sox, and then Orioles, Blue Jays.
Is there a possibility that you could help on the play-by-play for Wednesday night?
Wednesday night, Wednesday nights are kind of tough, Joe. I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Just asking because just want they like your play-by-play.
Unless there's a if the game is still going on by like 9:30, then yeah, but it's just hard.
Okay, you can always join. Okay, that's fine. Sounds good. All right, waiting in the wings is our master of working overnight, and that is Sean Browning. So let's bring him up. And good morning, sir. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. How are y'all?
Not too bad. Not too bad. What do you got? What do you got cooking? And you've been up all night, I would gather, right?
Yeah, I just finished getting a burger as I just got home.
Wow.
Grilled one on my foreman real quick.
Uh-huh. Well, no, I appreciate it. Hey, listen, we have people from California that are on with us live right now. So I give all you guys a credit because they're at 5. They're like around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and they are so incredible to be on with us for this. So we give you guys a lot of kudos, man. And we won't keep you long there, Sean. You got to get some rest. And are you working? Are you tonight? Are you able to stop by to our panel show tonight with the chat at 8 o'clock?
Yeah, I can do that. I'm off for the next few nights.
Oh, good. Okay, that sounds good. So you're ready to take on some of the critics? that are going to come on here and start, oh, the Yankees this and that. You know what? It'll be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to it. I will definitely send you the link. Appreciate that. So most important is you get rest and you're ready to go. So what do you think about, are you happy with the 2 out of 3 for the Yankees? And how do you see this Detroit series panning out?
Yeah, no, I'm happy with the 2 out of 3. I was expecting it realistically. Just because we don't always play well against our division, or we at least haven't done it. Last couple years we've struggled, but no, I'm happy. Because we showed up in Houston. We showed up. I mean, we even showed up with the White Sox, but that was kind of just a prep or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
But we showed up in Houston, and then we showed up at home against the Blue Jays, and now we got the Tigers coming in, and even though they've been scuffling, I think we should get 2 out of 3. I would
On the
love a
Tigers.
sweep.
Okay.
I would love a sweep, but realistically, it's a good team, and we're playing good baseball right now. So I'm just going to settle with 2 out of 3.
I mean, I think we do face Skubal, but it's not out yet. I know we face Casey Mize on Tuesday and we face Jack Flaherty on Wednesday, but Thursday they haven't announced anyone yet.
Yeah, so either it's going to be an opener or it's going to be Skubal.
Yeah.
Because they may just try to rest him, or they've had some injuries on their rotation.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, it's going to be interesting because the Tigers haven't played their best ball in a while, and I hope they don't wake up against us. I hope that I know there are some people that are looking for a sweep for the Yankees, but again, I'm going to stick with my 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I will take that. I just want to make a quick note about the subscription. Mr. Met, if you're still here, we would love it if you give it a try again, because like this, we would know exactly if you're having a problem, and then you could report it. So if Mr. Met, you're still with us, try to subscribe again. As you said, you were knocked off. So please let us know if it goes through. If you have any problems, you can always text us. Email, actually. You know the score of that. It is joeyankees28@gmail.com, joeyankees28@gmail.com. And that's true for anybody, guys. If you were knocked off being subscribed to the channel, and you can't, and nothing's working, let us know so that we could troubleshoot it for you. Let us know, please. That's very, very important, and to open everything up. So thank you for that. So Evan, would it surprise you if the Yankees swept the Tigers? Do you think is a great possibility, or do you think that you'd be satisfied with 2 out of 3? What are your comments on that?
Well, just according to the pitching matchups, I would be happy with 2 out of 3 for sure, because we do have Will Warren pitching, and we do have Schlittler pitching in this series too. I do expect Rodon to go out there and pitch pretty well off of against the Tigers. So, but honestly, I would be happy with 2 out of 3, just because Warren, he's a little bit inexperienced, still has some bumps and bruises here and there. And Schlittler against the Blue Jays, he didn't fare very well, so he does have to improve against better teams. But I think we should be able to still take 2 out of 3, because I think the offense will be there. And as long as Boone makes the right bullpen decisions and the analytics don't fully take over, then I think we'll be okay for this series. It will be an important test for us, but I think we do take 2 out of 3, and I'll be happy with that.
Okay, Richard, Sean. From Richard, Sean, where do you live in Florida without the exact address?
I live in Tallahassee, or T-Town, or you can just call it the Sleepy Capital.
Awesome. Okay. That's where he is, guys. That's where he is. Don't go looking for him now, but you could talk to him, and that's no problem. I want to bring up a pretty cool comment from Michael. Joe, I know you're Italian, and my mom makes Sunday sauce every Sunday. It's traditional for Italians. Of course, Michael. Well, how can you not be? How can you be Italian and not have pasta on a Sunday? That's like sacrilegious. We got to have it, and so we have. We have all kinds. But one thing a true Italian will do, they will have spaghetti on Friday, Thursday or Friday, and then it's pasta like rigatoni and penne and ziti on Sundays. That's what normally we're used to. But yeah, Sunday sauce. And again, as everybody knows, I like it when I have 5 different ways to make sauce, and I have to have the regular sauce with my pasta. I cannot share my pasta with you can put sausage in there, spare ribs and all of that. That's not the Italian way. You want to eat pasta, you got to have a good sauce plain. I mean, however you make it. It could be, some people, they put sugar in there for the acidity, to take the acidity out. Some people put onions and garlic. I have 5 different ways. I've been lucky to learn from at least, actually 6. But there's one person I really don't bother with anymore, but that's besides the point. So it's really 5 sauces that I love to make, and you never know what you're going to have, and then you have different ones for all kind. But thanks for the comment, Michael. Really appreciate it. One of these days we'll all eat together, especially if the Yankees win the World Series. We all come on the show and we'll have a feast. That'll be a lot of fun. So just wanted to get that out there for everyone. I try to answer everybody's questions here. Itchy, 19 games left. Jays hold the breaker. It's going to take a strong finish to win this division. Oh yeah, no question about it. But you guys got to remember, and the panel will agree with me. After this Tiger series, it gets a little weaker for the Yankees, so the Yankees can jump on that. Hopefully, whatever's meant is going to be meant. But the schedule gets a little bit easier before the end of the year. So, and Toronto, I think, has a few hard games to go through. So, they're gonna have their price. It's gonna be close, guys. I don't think it's gonna come down to who beat each other in the season series. Somebody's gonna win by between 1 and 3 games. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. Guys, do you believe that it's not going to come down to who won the series if they're tied? How do you guys see it playing out?
Yeah, I see it being close. No more than 3 games. And the difference between us and the Jays, whether we're in first place or second place, that's to be determined. But yeah, I see the difference between being around 3 games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's great. Hey, I want to welcome Nitin back to. He's been missing in action, my boy, but he's got good reason. He's got a lot of family going on, and he's doing his work too. Whenever you can see your family, you got to go with it. But as I mentioned before, here's breaking news. My team and I, this is from Nitin, has booked our good friend and former MLB pitcher Jay Jackson for Joe's NY Mania show tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. And yes, Nitin, we of course we love it, we appreciate it, and and that is part of our pregame show tomorrow. And of course, today Nitin has brought us Mr. Steiner, Brendan Steiner, will be on at 4 p.m. with the big collectible shows, and he's going to tell us how he got into everything, when he got into everything. And the link is out, and you can put your questions there if you have a collectible that you might want to know. I know there's one there about Jackie Robinson and a signature and stuff. So we will get that to Brendan at 4 p.m. today, guys. So welcome back, Nitin. Looking forward to you coming back on the streams as one of our co-hosts. So we appreciate that, Nitin. Thank you for everything that you do for us. As always, you and your team. And I hope God bless your parents. I know that you had a wonderful weekend, a lot of things going on, and you kept an eye on what's going on with the shows, the Yankees, and all of that. So kudos to you as always. There's always Jobber in the Mouth also, guys. They will have a show that Nitin is in the background for. He produces that show. That is, of course, Jabba Chamberlain, if you don't know, ex-Yankee great pitcher, and also a Detroit Tiger, was on a few teams. And they are on a couple of days a week. Sometimes it varies, but they usually go on around 7:30 or not. So Nitin says Peter Schwartz on tonight. Oh, you have Peter Schwartz on tonight. Okay, great. That sounds good. And hopefully Peter was scheduled to be with us. Unfortunately, he had some things he had to take care of, and we're trying to reschedule Peter Schwartz again for the show. So we really appreciate that. Let us know the time for Nitin for the Jobber in the Mouth for Peter tonight. Appreciate it. Felix, welcome to the show. Mr. Met, I don't know if you just came back on, but I had asked you if you retried to subscribe. Did it go through? You please let us know so that we could troubleshoot it for you. So again, that you said you were knocked off, try it and press the notification button and let us know either here or on our email if you're back running. Okay, Mr. Met, thank you. Guys, 2 behind. We got to keep winning. Yes, Felix. Let me put that up there because Felix is here. 2 behind. We, as I said, yeah, Felix, we're getting close. We are getting close. But now why? Because, as I said, you go by inning by inning by inning. I don't care about Toronto. I don't care about anybody. You win the innings and that boom, and it happened. And so you got to do that. You got to go inning by inning. I don't believe in, we're going to worry about the Red Sox over the weekend. No, this is how you do it. And that's how you become a complete team again. You worry about the winning an inning. You win an inning, that means you're going to win the game. The whole object is to have an extra run after the 9th inning or the 10th inning or the 100th inning. That's the whole key. And look, since I've said that, look what's happening. They are doing very well, and we're not going to change it. We're going to keep the narrating that way. Nitin says he thinks Peter's coming on at 8:45 or 9:45. Okay, thank you. And Mr. Met says, yes, I resubscribed. Thank you, Mr. Met. And just take a look at it, guys. If you resubscribe to NY Yankee Mania, take a look. If there's any problem, you've got to let us know. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Met. And in our round discussion tonight, everyone, we'll talk. I'd like to keep it as much as baseball because it's the important part right now. But if you do have a football question, we can do that more towards the end of the week now that we started Monday. And we got to try to keep it Yankees right now because that is the theme of the show at this point. And but if you do have a football question, if you have something else, we'll be more than happy to talk to you. So it's no problem. But remember, you have until 3:00 to get in touch with us today, and let me know a good place, a good number that I could reach you, or the show could reach you. JoeYankees28@gmail.com. JoeYankees28@gmail.com, and we will tell you exactly, when you're going to come on, and I will send you a private link to the show. Don't hesitate. If you don't want to see your face on there, which I've gotten a couple of people that said they'd come on, but they don't want to be seen, that's fine. There is a button. I don't know the computer system that you have, but you may know. You can come on as if we're on the radio, so you could see us. We can't see you. I don't mind that. As long as you give us good content and you want to talk, let's do it. All right, let's go back, Michael. Kyle Tucker is having a calf issues. He might miss the rest of the season. So I don't think I'm signing Kyle Tucker to a $500 million deal for 14 years. No way. 100%. Stanton has been unreal. 19 homers, 48 RBIs for the amount of games he's played is incredible. And you're right. Yeah, guys, let's touch on Stanton a little bit. Are you guys surprised? That he came. I mean, he had a little slow start, but then he just came back with a vengeance. What's your take on Mike? I call it. Well, it used to be Mike Stanton, on Giancarlo Stanton's performance for the Yankees. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I'm not too surprised that he's doing it, but I am pleasantly surprised. But I'll tell you what, Giancarlo Stanton is a Hall of Fame bound player. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, he's at 458 home runs. Or I might have given him a little extra. Or I'm sorry, 448 career home runs.
Okay.
But the dude has always been a career hitter, but he also, this thing is, he's a competitor. And I mean, the fact that he had the tennis elbows, he played through that and had a monstrous postseason where he carried us the whole way through. And then it came out that he had the tennis elbows. I'm surprised he came back as he did. And then the fact that he is hitting like he is. I mean, in 59 games, he's got 19 home runs, 40-something RBIs. And he's hitting the ball with authority. He's tearing it off covers. They're afraid to pitch to him. You notice they pitch carefully to him, like they pitch carefully around Judge, even though Judge is struggling right now.
Right. No, you're right. And he's still in pain. He won't admit it, but he's still in pain. He's going to have that. He's going to have that all year round, unless he gets it taken care of.
Right. So it just shows you. And then here's the thing: he hadn't played the outfield in 2 years, and when Judge had that flexor strain, and the team needed him, he stepped up. Giancarlo Stanton has played admirably in the outfield. He may not have legs, but he's playing. He's not hurting the team. He's a leader. And like I said, when his career is all said and done, in 5 years after he's done, or maybe a little more, he's going to have a plaque in Cooperstown, New York, and he's going to go in as a Yankee.
Okay. I could also see him as a manager. I could definitely see that. He looks like the type of guy that you want to play for. Maybe you heard it here first. Maybe Stan will be a Yankee manager one day. Who knows? That would be incredible. Right? An in-house thing there. So yeah. Let's see. Morning, fellas. This is NTBG. How's it going? Nice win. Boone went to the closer about time. Elephant in the room. Blue Jays ran on Judge every chance they could. They took the extra base. Man can't throw. Why play him in the outfield? Well, they do that to get Giancarlo Stanton into the game also. That's the situation, but they will be more careful, I'm sure. I did see though, from the naked eye, he did throw some pretty decent shots to Anthony Volpe. So it's not all like dead wood. It's just that you don't want to keep putting the pressure on that. That's the problem. That is the problem. But he let out a couple of nice throws. And he came close. I mean, one was just just on the bag, and the other one was a little bit off the bag. So I'm not going to complain about that. Really, I really am not. Here's a warning of the entire MLB to be cautious when facing the Yankees, as they're skilled at stealing signs within the rules. All
Yeah,
right.
it's definitely not cheating.
Everybody does that. I mean, they've been doing that since the days of Cy Young and you know, uh, Babe Ruth. They were stealing signs. Tipping pit. It happens if you catch on to different things the catcher doing and the pitcher back in the days, and even now you catching things, and that's perfectly fine. It's when you use electronic stuff and banging trash cans, uh, and using the center field camera to steal signs. That's a whole nother ball game.
Right. No, you're right. When you're right, you're right. There's no question about that. Hey, Lou, welcome to the stream. Every team going forward is going to try to hit it to Judge. I don't know if they're going to try to hit it to Judge. I mean, that if that's not your game and you're going to just try to hit the ball to the guy, that's not going to really work out really well. If they hit it to right field, they hit it to right field. But and then the Yankee pitchers have to pitch a little differently. Make them
Right.
swing to left field. Make them, don't pitch them that way. Pitch them the other side. So let's see how it goes. I'm not sure. Bottom line is, just keep playing the game, and keep playing the game, and let's see how it goes.
I think one thing to be concerned about is opposing teams might try to hit it to right field. If Judge is playing there, they might try to actually aim the ball to right field. That's something.
They might do it in left field. When Stan's in there too. But the other thing too is Judge should have some capital still. And here's the thing: once he starts throwing out runners with this injury, because a lot of these players, like the Blue Jays were doing, they were trying to test Judge. Because this has been the first time since the July 23rd that Judge had been back in the outfield. So they were testing to see it. I'm sure if he had gunned down one or two of them, guess what they would have been doing?
No, I agree. I totally agree. And I hate doing this, but I just want to address some. I just deleted a comment and a person. If you don't have anything good to say, don't say it. And it's easy for you to hide between the lines. If you think you can do a better job than the panel and people that's in the stream, then you know what? Why don't you come up and show your face and do this and see how you like it and see how you feel when somebody will to give you an argument that you're square and you're everything else. Please do us a favor. We don't need you here. If you're going to complain or if you don't like the content, there's plenty other places you could go. We don't need you here. You want to be here, we'll welcome you. But if you're going to make a stupid comment, nobody has to see that. Okay, so do us all a favor. Make up your mind. You're either going to be normal and you stay with us, or be abnormal and go to another channel and go and rest with them. Okay, that's it. I am not going to say if I see it again. If our moderators see it again, you will be banned. So make up your mind. Either you're in or you're out. But don't make stupid comments because you think it's easy to come on here and keep speaking your mind and all of that. Fine, I'll welcome that. But you better be good. You better be good. Sorry about that, folks. I'm just defending the chat. And I'm defending all of us here.
Yep.
Go ahead.
No, it's fine. I can't really see the comments on my phone while I'm on there. But Felix, there's plenty of Hall of Famers in Cooperstown right now that are 400, that have 400 or more career home runs. Though 500 would be the magical lock-in thing. And
Oh,
yes,
he's gonna
I
get it.
understand
He's gonna
the
get it.
stat lines thing, but what I'm saying is that it's already borderline with his numbers right now. He's already borderline Hall of Famer.
Oh
And
yeah, he's more than a borderline Hall of Famer in my book.
right, in my book as
And then,
well, but the writers are picky.
actually, I'm going to bring that up to Brendan Steiner today. I want to get his opinion. I really want to get his opinion, how he feels. With Stan. I'm sure it's going to be positive. NTBG, Joe, don't pay attention to hate. Just block them and keep it moving. Don't acknowledge them. No, you're right. You're right. It just gets me a little crazy for putting down the stream, putting down the chat, putting down the people here that work very, very hard, endlessly, and they're more afraid than anything else. They wouldn't come on a stream. They wouldn't know how to talk. And I'm challenging them one-on-one. I want to see them come up and talk normal. And they're not going to do that because they hide between their computer and what they're typing. So I understand that. But believe me, if I see it again, they're gone.
No. Especially with these grown adults that have nothing else better to say than say some stupid stuff like little kids.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't make any sense, and they go everywhere. They get banned here, they'll go somewhere else. They'll get banned there, they'll go somewhere else. They have a choice, but you have a choice to be miserable or a nice person. You choose to be miserable, we don't want any part of you. The whole idea is everybody to be positive and to have a voice and to do it the right way. That's all we ask. Let's see. I actually want the chip move for Stanton and Judge. Stanton has actually been more clutch in the playoffs. We need Judge to have at least one big playoff run. Yeah, we all know that. That is a given. NTBG. There's no question about that. Michael, and the Yankees have proved that they could be better team. That they could beat better teams. Now, I would really like it if they could win the division. Michael, I would love the division too. But you know what? By not winning the division, you stay sharp. You have your days off, and then what happens? You're no good again. And then by the time you get it, you might lose the series. So you know what? You stay sharp. I don't say win the third wild card. The first one is fine with me. I don't have a problem. I'm not going to lose sleep if the Yankees don't win the division. We're going to be playing in October. We're one of the lucky teams, and that's good enough for me.
Right.
Yes, very true. Thank you, John the Beagle Dad. How you doing, man? Good morning. How's it going? The S-Man, how's it going with you? Let's see.
Jonathan.
How many wins do you think the Yankees will take from the Tigers? My opinion, 2 out of 3. Sean, what's yours?
2 out of 3.
Evan?
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3 ain't bad, as the song goes. What do you think, Big S? What do you think? How many games do you think the Yankees will win? Damon, what is it? What is this? Mentally, we should be wanting to win the division and setting for nothing less. We have the team. Again, I agree to a certain extent, but sometimes with the way the Yankees' year is going, that rest may not be the best fit for them. To keep going mentally, physically. Because there's no tomorrow, Damon. So if you rest and those 2, 3, 4 days, whatever it is, it could take you out of, when you're winning like 5, 6, 7 in a row, do you really think the Yankees want to be off? No. So I don't care. I mean, I care, but I don't want to be the third wild card, but I don't
Right.
mind being the first wild card. I don't. We're in there, and anything can happen. There's no guarantees if the Yankees win the division that they're going to win the World Series. So, but you're in October. October. That's October baseball. That's what we're looking for.
Oh yeah, and then remember 2023. The Dodgers won what? Over 100. They won the division, but the two teams that made the World Series were both wild cards. The Rangers, who won it, and the Diamondbacks both came in as wild cards. So when you get into the dance, it doesn't matter as long as you get into the dance. But yes, the Yankee mentality, we've always been a World Series or bust mentality, especially since George and the Steinbrenner family has owned the team.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's a little
Every
adaptation.
Everybody seems to feel the same way. 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3. I think that's the sentiment here. But again, you're talking about rest. In October, we don't need rest. We need to play well. Forget about rest. They can rest November, December, and January. We don't need the rest. The players don't need that. They're on adrenaline now. That's what's going to happen. T Road saying they're going to sweep the Tigers. Well, that's a big statement, man. Damon said, I don't want to play the Red Sox in a wild card, Joe.
Nope.
Well, no, you don't. But listen, if it happens, you play the best, you beat the best. That's all. Let's see. Jake, hi, just popping in. I agree, I agree, Damon. Also, I think the team is in major trouble if they can't find a way to win the division. I can't see them beating the Red Sox in a wild card round with Crochet and Bello. All right. Well, we have good pitch. Oh, by the way, speaking of pitches, everyone, let's give a big birthday shout out to our ace, Garrett Cole. Today he is 35 years old. Happy birthday, Garrett. And speedy recovery. We can't wait to see you back in pinstripes. And we know that you love the Yankees. So have a great birthday. Many, many, many more. Enjoy it. And tomorrow we'll celebrate a Yankee win for your birthday. So everybody wish Cole a happy birthday, man. So kudos to that. Listen, Crochet is hittable. We can beat him. We can beat him. Bello is you would know in the first couple of innings with him. Listen, anything is possible. What happened with that great Atlanta Brave pitching staff with Greg Maddux and John Smoltz and all of them? Did the Yankees win the World Series? Did the Yankees win the World Series? I think that's more pressure than a wild card position. So go back in the history and see if the Yankees didn't win that fight.
96, 99.
96 and 99. Yes, sir. And 98, they were just unstoppable. Yeah, Charles, thank you. Let me bring this comment up because that's 100% true. Time off hurts teams in the playoffs. So, you want to say, obviously if you won the division by 20 games, great. The Yankees of 98 and 99 and 2000, they could turn it off, especially the 98 team. They could be off for 5 days, come back and win 10-0.
Right.
But this team needs to stay sharp. And that's it. They're going to be ready. Listen, I want to win the division. I'm not saying no, but I'm not going to lose sleep because I'm going to play the Red Sox. Yankees are due to beat the Red Sox, and they are going to beat the Red Sox. I really believe that. Our pitchers are going to be ready. And the more seasoning you get out of Cam, the more seasoning you get out of Luis Hill, then you have Max Fried, you have Rodon. I'll take my chances. I really will. Well, that your opinion, Damon, is we're not beating Boston, okay? But when they beat Boston, I don't, please admit it that we told you so. If they don't, so you're expecting already that they're going to lose, okay? So then don't watch playoff baseball. I mean,
I,
I
I
don't
think
want you thinking that. You shouldn't think that as a Yankee fan.
I
No
think
way in heck. And remember, they lost their best hitter, one of their best hitters, their best upcoming rookie hitters. He's not there right now. And he may not be ready for the playoffs. So Roman Anthony is a big loss for them, guys. I know Nathan Lau has been playing well and this and that. I understand that. But the Yankees will find a way. And there's no Rafael Devers either.
I
All
was just
right?
about to say.
Go ahead.
I was just about to say that they traded away Yankee killer Rafael Devers, who killed us in the playoffs every time we faced him.
I
But
mean I think it's just a matter of like I think the Red Sox. It's just scary because they do have a younger team even without Roman Anthony, and their
Right.
pitching does scare us. But you look at a team like the Red Sox, they could be equivalent to a team like kind of like the Diamondbacks from 2023, or maybe even the Rangers or like the Tigers from last year. So honestly, I think that's where it kind of scares us a little bit. And we did win the division last year. We did have a couple of days off. We made it to the World Series because I think we were a more established veteran team. And I think this year we have guys that have been there and done that. So I don't think a few days off will affect them too much. But I would definitely go for the division. But I wouldn't be too mad if we played the Red Sox in the wild card.
Right.
doesn't always.
But I would be
And
scared too.
again, there's no guarantee it's the Red Sox. Who knows? If they go into a little tailspin, somebody might pass them.
Yeah.
Or heaven forbid, God forbid, the Yankees go into a tailspin, and we may miss them altogether. You don't know. You don't know. And listen, the Mariners are another dangerous team. Listen, we're gonna have to play somebody. So rather
Right.
we play whoever we're gonna play, we got to beat them no matter what. The Mariners are dangerous. The Tigers are dangerous. All of these teams are dangerous. But you know what? The Yankees are dangerous too. The Yankees get hot, and Aaron Judge starts hitting like Aaron Judge. Teams are going to say, "Uh-oh, we don't want any part of this."
Yeah.
Hey, good
And
morning,
look,
everybody. Thanks for coming on the stream again. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
it is.
Go ahead.
It's not always who you play; it's when you play.
Right. Right. I mean, listen, at any given time, at one time, oh my God, you didn't want to play the Padres. And they've come back to earth. Oh my God, we didn't want to play the Tigers. They've come back to earth. We didn't want to play the Mets. They come back to earth. I mean, it's true with anybody.
I mean,
Yeah.
remember, people were already crowning the Dodgers as repeat champions before the season began. Look what they're doing now.
Jay goes, Itchy, 100% agree. Having a bye is better. I'm not usually a positive person, but if the Yankees keep winning games, there's a chance they could even have the best record in the American League. Okay, great. But let me tell you something, guys. If the Yankees do that and then they have the rest and they lose, I don't want to hear from anyone saying, oh, how did we lose that series? I'm telling you guys, practice makes perfect. The more you play during the playoffs, the better off you are. I've seen it time and time and time again. I've been through the wars with this team. I am telling you, it is better to keep playing, not to have that rest. You get rest. You have a day off in between. You travel. You may have a rain out somewhere. That's more than enough. The Yankees don't need 2 or 3 days before, or 4 days, and then they scheduled for the weekend or something. That's not a good fit. You don't want to believe me? Fine. Okay, so let's see what happens. But if they come in flat, I don't want to hear it, because I don't like saying I told you so, but I will tell you so. Definitely. But anyway, right now we are in second place. We are 2 games out. So until we get we get through this stretch, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We know what we want, and we know we're going to be in the playoffs. What position? We have no idea yet. All I know is it's 12. Our magic number is 12, guys. Maybe after tonight it'll be 11 with the Red Sox playing the Athletics tonight. So let's see what happens. So, guys, so we have been on for just about an hour and 30 minutes. We have a big show at 4 p.m. with Brendan Steiner. So how about some final thoughts? Good final thoughts, guys. Take it away. Evan, go ahead. You go first.
Yeah. Well, thank you to all the new people who showed up today. All of Lyndon's friends in the chat. Thank you for coming on by, subscribing again. And, it's been great. We've had a lot of great discussions, Yankees, play-by-plays, interviews, guests. So please come on by for more appearances and keep asking questions, and please keep giving your comments. It's great. So as far as the Yankees go, we just have to keep playing our game, right? We just took 2 out of 3 from Houston, and we took 2 out of 3 from Toronto. So we're 4-2 so far over this 12-game stretch. We have Detroit and Boston up next. As long as we win 2 out of 3 from those series, I think we'll be very well cited for a playoff berth. Hopefully, we can get some luck from Toronto. But overall, just focus on us. Aaron Boone, the coaching staff, I think they've had a pretty good season. Obviously, there have been some rough spots, as we know, but it's all right. We just got to get into the playoffs. Anything could happen. So let's go Yankees.
Awesome. Okay, Sean, you're up.
Hey, yeah, guys, just, hey, let's enjoy this while it lasts. Rest of the season, let's finish strong. Head toward the playoffs. With a healthy, strong team, and yeah, let's try to stay positive. I mean, it's gonna be a roller coaster ride, but hang on, we'll get through this.
Sounds good to me. So, and thank you guys for being on this morning as usual, as always. So again, just to let everyone know, we will be back with a special live show at 4 p.m. today, guys. 4 p.m. with Brendan Steiner, and then tonight at 8 p.m. we're gonna open up the lines. But you have to do your part and get in touch with us on our email by 3:00 in the afternoon. Otherwise, they close it off, and the people that are already there, the only ones are going to be the ones that are coming up. So please, by all means, let us know that you want to come up on our stream at 8:00 tonight. So there's a lot while the Yankees aren't playing, and remember, with the future shows, links are up. Everyone, if you want to ask Brendan Steiner a question, and it'll already be in the chat, please do that, and I will get to it, ASAP. Remember, check the subscriptions, everyone. If you are knocked off on to subscribe, please check it out. I want to make 100% sure you guys are up and running. While I have a ticket out that they are looking at glitches and stuff in NY Yankee Mania Place, please let us know. And it's real important. The notification button is very important. Everybody, that we're still 40% of you watched like last night's stream again and didn't come in to subscribe. Now, there is a possibility that they couldn't because of the glitch. But as Mr. Met said, he's been in. We did get a couple of subs early this morning, and I have not checked yet, but Mr. Met said that he is subscribed again, and he got knocked off. So just be aware of that, everyone. It's real important to us, and please do that. So we will see you at 4 p.m., everyone. I hope you have a great Monday morning. I hope it's beautiful where you are. Stay healthy. and we will see you 4 p.m. with Brendan Stein. I'll probably come on a couple of minutes earlier to get a couple of things out of the way. So if Brendan comes on by 4 o'clock Eastern time, we'll go straight to Brendan. So by all means, everyone, thank you so much. God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. And let's have a great 2 streams for the rest of the day. 4 o'clock and, of course, 8 o'clock tonight live. See you guys later. Thank you, panel. You're the best. And good day, everyone. See you at 4 p.m.